Hi, my name is Roger.
And I'm Mayra. Welcome to RN Travels. So in this video, we're gonna give you a complete tour of our new van.
Since our last one sold so fast, we decided to make a new one for someone special. So you ready?
Yes, I am, because it's hot in Florida.
Let's go. Okay, so let's start off with the outside of the van. This is a Ford Ecoline 350 2005. This one has windows on it, nothing on the roof to keep it stealthier except for solar power. And let's show you this cooler that we decided to go with. This is a 25 quart Igloo BMX, and this cooler comes in two colors, white, or I think there's like a gray color. And we did a lot of research on this cooler, and it seems like it could really hold the ice for about 4, sometimes 5 days. And we decided to go with the white one since it matches the interior. And let's show you the inside of the van. This van has the double doors that open on the side instead of the slider door. And this is how it looks inside. But before we start, let's introduce you to our buddy Jimas. We're pet sitting. Say something for the camera, Jimas.
Ladies still love me, man.
Alright, so what we're going to do is add some of these images in between the videos so you can see what it looked like in the building process. And let's start off with the ceiling. So the ceiling, we decided to go with white, and we added this wood all around the edges just to make it have more of a beach feel. We insulated under it with some styrofoam, and that seems to be working really well. Let's talk about the kitchen now. So this is the area where we have a little bit of storage. We plan on adding things like pans and cooking utensils, things like that. This is our 1 gallon propane tank, and the stove. We made a little compartment for the camper stove. It goes right above it. The goal is to cook right where Jimas is standing, and we added a hose that goes to the top and the back, and then you can link it up there. And this is how the van looked while it was in progress. We spent a few hours just trying to figure things out, best way to do this. As far as the door to the sink, the one that holds the jugs, what we decided to do was we put a latch that completely allows the door to come off, making it easier to remove the jugs and put them in. We have a clean water jug, a gray water jug, and they both lead to the sink. And we decided to get a hand pump for this one. And those hand pumps work really well. We had it on our last van and we really enjoyed it. This is how it works. Sorry about that, James. And this is the van this is the kitchen in progress, adding that faucet there. Alright, so let's talk about the porta potty. So we decided to get a porta potty for this van just because in emergencies it's always better to be prepared. We did a little research on this one, and we heard it's really good. We haven't used it, it's brand new. And the way that we decided to make the door for this one is we added the left corner. As you can see, it's a little tight, and you kind of squeeze it in there, and then you flip this pin over and it locks it in. And the bed, now let's talk about the bed. So we have one of those memory foam mattresses, it's a full size, and it's really comfy. And the bed's about a foot and a half from the floor, and that gives it some storage space on the bottom. The goal is to put everything in bins and put it down there, things like clothes and things like that. And there's access to through both sides, the front and the back. This is let me show you how the bed looked without the mattress on it. So we have the plywood above it, and we have other pieces of wood that goes from the front to the back, in the middle and the sides to support it really well. You could also access the storage from the back compartment there. Now let's talk about the exhaust fan. So this is one of those vent air fans. It works really well. It pulls all the hot air from inside and throws it out. And we decided to put it in the back just to kind of circulate the air from the back to the front. And it all links up here at the Go Zero. This is where we come in with the solar power, and then they both meet right here at the Goal Zero. This is the 150. It charges laptops about 1.5 times on a charge, cell phones 11 times. Pretty good. Now let's talk about the curtains. So we got these curtains. We decided to go with this color just to keep the beach vibe going. And these, we bought them pre-made. I think they're 60 by 30. They come in packs of 2. They're for small kitchen windows. And the way that the curtain works is we have 3 screws, one on the right side, one on the left side, one in the middle, and it's all tied in with a steel string, and that allows the curtains to flow back and forth smoothly. And as far as the burlap, we decided to add that in there because burlap really gives it a beach artsy vibe to the van. It makes it look really cool, and it also hides all the wires. So we stapled it to the wood, and then we spray glued it to the side of the van. And these lights, they are LED lights. They come in packs of 3, and they're rechargeable. And as you can see, they have a remote, and it allows you to shut one at a time and then the other one. They're really cool. So now let's show you how the door works and what we did here with the door panels. Behind the door panel, we added a whole bunch of styrofoam pieces, and then we spray foamed the back of them, and that makes everything locked together into one big piece. We were lucky we already had the outlines attached to the door, so we were able to trace it, making our job a little easier, because I know sometimes people would use cardboard and paper to trace those areas. Alright, so the floor, we decided to go with vinyl in this van just because we think vinyl looks really cool. They're easy to clean, and this is the original piece, the black piece. We attached about a 1.5-inch screw to the bottom of the floor, and on the floor itself we attached these wood pieces that go from the top to the bottom of the van, and then we attached the main plywood on the top of it, and that seems to be holding off really well. And also right here we found this baseboard that fit perfectly on the side of the van to finish off the trimming. Thanks for watching our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe.
And also, if you want to know how our other van looks like, the one that we live in for 7 months, we're going to put the video somewhere right here. Tell us which one do you like more.
See you next time.
See you next time. Bye.